Just because you're rich doesn't always mean you're smart, but if you do have enough money to last a lifetime, it only seems practical to go all out on some of your purchases. Most of these outrageous splurges made by the wealthiest people around the globe do not make sense, but hey, money never does, right? So get ready and try not to judge too much as we go see the dumbest things that only billionaires can buy. Preserved shark, a contemporary piece that if placed, your lounge does give your guests quite a scare. Billionaire hedge fund managers and founder of Point72, Steve Cohen, went all out to buy a preserved shark in 2004. Cohen went on to buy a 14-foot tiger shark perfectly preserved by the use of alcohol and formaldehyde. While the official figure is undisclosed, New York Magazine reported the figure to be around 8 to 12 million US dollars. Totally ridiculous, right? But what probably is weirder is the title of this art piece, called The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living. True to its title, no one would ever be forgetting this purchase if they ever get to see it. Before we continue, please give this video a huge thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any exciting videos in the future. With that being said, let's jump back in. Next up, gold iPhone. Yes, the symbol of wealth usually does come down to flashy accessories such as watches, necklaces, but phones are just a step ahead. And if you really want a head start, then what better way than a $15 million US iPhone 5, designed by British luxury designer Stuart Hughes. A solid gold-bodied, diamond-encrusted Apple iPhone 5 for a businessman from Hong Kong. The skyrocketed prices of the black diamond iPhone are because it features a 26-karat ultra-rare black diamond where the home button is located. It also has a solid gold chassis, and if that wasn't enough, it is decorated with what the designer quotes to be 600 flawless white diamonds set in gold on the black panel. The infamous Apple logo, now in solid gold, takes on a three-dimensional quality and is fitted with a further 53 diamonds. Honorable mentions. Some honorable mentions that don't make the countdown are Versace trash bags that are as high as $1,000 or its direct competition, a $422 leather trash bag for people who have a sense for aesthetics. It would be unfair to not include the queen of flamboyance, Lady Gaga, who spent $50,000 on an electromagnetic field detector which is used to detect spirits, especially a spirit she named Ryan, who kept showing up at her concerts. And then there's Kanye West, who's no stranger to controversy. He decided to bring the infamous Sistine Chapel ceiling art to his own home, where he got the entire art recreated for a mega $350,000. But instead of God, Kanye got his own face painted. We see you, Kanye. Next up, gold toiletware. At number 5, we have people getting crazier and crazier with having gold sanitary sets. As if affording an apartment on its own isn't hard enough, turning one into a one-of-a-kind castle does seem to fit right on the list. Located in Manhattan's Upper West Side, this $12 million mansion has a master bedroom that's way over the top with gold sanitary ware. Although the price tag is rather hefty, most of the money went into the bathroom fittings. More specifically, a 24-karat gold bathtub in the bathroom with gold mosaic tiles and a mirror ceiling. But this isn't one of a kind. Billionaire rapper Kanye West once again has every toilet seat in his home with Kim Kardashian made completely out of gold. And what's more is that the boxer Mike Tyson has often also boasted about his gold throne. Even Hollywood A-list couple from the 2000s, J-Lo and Ben Affleck, also shared this with the world. When the couple was together in 2002, Affleck channeled his inner Bruce Wayne and gifted Jennifer a toilet seat with a diamond crown embossed on it. Next up, Sultan of Brunei. At number 4 is the expensive taste of Sultan of Brunei. The Sultan of the oil-rich state of Brunei is valued at an estimated $20 billion. Out of this, 25% of $5 billion of this is his mammoth car collection that contains 7,000 cars. Yes, you heard that right, 7,000. Hassan al-Bolkiah owns over 400 Ferraris, 600 Rolls-Royce, over 100 Lamborghinis, and a dozen Bugattis, just to name a few in his collection. Perhaps the crown jewel of his collection is his presidential mobile, the Star of India, worth a staggering $14 million. The best part is, over 10% of these cars have never been driven, but we cannot blame the Sultan here, can we? Even if he did drive a different car every day of of the year, it would take him over 19 years to drive every car before he could drive the same car again. For sure, he has better things to do. Surely there must be a better way to spend millions of dollars, right? What would you do if you were loaded with this much cash? While you figure that out, let's head down to our top 3. Next up, carved name on an island. Next up on our list is an effort to be remembered forever by a sheik. We all at some points have written our name in the sand on the beach, but when you are a billionaire, you must go big or go home. Such is the case with Hamad bin Khalifa of the UAE reign, who decided to get his name carved directly into an island. Size so big that it is visible on Google Maps itself. It runs 2 miles long and 1,100 meters tall, which is a cool way to spend $300,000. That or the Google Maps Flex is pretty hard. Next, diamond dog collar. As we grow up, we understand how important companionship is. You can have all the fortune in the world, but if you don't have someone to spend it with, is it really worth it? More specifically, a man's best friend, a dog, is definitely something to cherish. But how far are billionaires willing to go to treat their best friends the same way they treat themselves? Finishing a close second are dog collars that are priced at a meager, and we say this lightly, $3.2 million. With 1,600 hand-placed diamonds, this collar is sure to make your dog get the spotlight on the streets. This absolute icon of a collar is blinged out with 18-karat white gold, while the strap is made from literal crocodile leather. Dubbed by a lot of journalists as the Bugatti of dog collars, it does make sense why it would attract the filthy rich. The price tag makes it the most expensive collar in the market. Called Amor Amor by its designers, we think it's a more buy. What do you guys think? The worst part is, your dog would still be less happy to see this than its favorite treats. But hey, if you want to dress your dog in Gucci and diamonds, why not? Finally, MiG-29. At the top of our list comes billionaire Larry Ellison, CEO of tech giants the Oracle Corporation, who has a net worth of almost $117 billion. What is so outrageous about him is maybe the fact he does not own one, but 2 military fighter aircrafts. The first of the set is the Italian Marchetti S-2.11 training aircraft, while the second is a decommissioned MiG-29 designed in the Soviet Union. What is really outrageous about the purchase is that the US government has denied permission to Ellison to import these aircrafts to US soil. Talk about not being able to play with your toys. Although Larry is a licensed pilot, the jets were purchased at a price unknown to media. However, the Marchetti is valued at $3.4 million, while the infamous MiG-29 is valued at a whopping $22 million per unit. And with that, our countdown comes to a close. While money does not grow on trees, seeing these billionaires waste millions of dollars on things that are of no value just leaves us confused. What do you think of the craziest purchase on our list? Could it ever be justified? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.